Big good.
Good evening. We're here today with 2-3 Mob and Get Rich Motivation. How you doing, fellas?
What's happening? What's happening?
All right, before we get started, we're going to introduce everybody left to right. Let's start with Duke.
You know, 2-3 Mob, Duke Dollars, producer, rap artist.
Mount Money, 2-3 Get Rich, No Motivation, we up in the building. Rapper, dancing.
You already heard, like they said, it's 2-3 motivation in here, man. It's bigs, shit like that.
Your boy Laylo, aka Mr. Stop Playing, 2-3 Mob. What up?
It's your boy Denim, rapper, 2-3 Mob, you already know what it is, Get Rich Motivation.
Yeah. Benny Blanco, you know, rapper, philanthropist, motivator, Get Rich Motivation, 2-3 Mob. We in here. Hold up. I'm gonna introduce him for him. Shout out Mo Billy, man, and SP, man. They ain't here right now, but
SP,
shout them boys out.
Okay. All right, fellas. Let's get started. Okay. So, does 2-3 Mob or Get Rich Motivation stem beyond rap?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
How so?
Man, we family. 2-3 Mob, Get Rich. It's just not rap. I mean, we ain't just like form a rap group and go to the streets and just handpick a whole bunch of people to come together. Like all of us is brothers. I mean, like we was raised together. I mean, did whatever with each other, man. So it's family here. So it ain't just rap with us.
Yeah, the quickest way of spreading something is word of mouth. So, you know, rap is basically, we can get every age group with the music we put out, so.
Okay.
Uh,
So, if you guys could sign with any record label, which one would it be and why?
That's a good question.
Damn, that's a good question, right
I'm
there.
signing with Master P.
nah,
Because he take care of niggas.
that's real shit though. You want to go? I mean, you can answer how you want, but me personally, man, I prefer to go independent because I want all my money. I want that money. I want all my money. You know what I'm saying? But if I
Get
could,
Rich is the motivation,
yeah,
right?
get rich, man. So
I'm signing with Master P.
My vote's for that J. Cole route.
J. Cole.
Nah, just his route. You know?
Oh, his rap or
Independency, just like you said, bro.
Yeah, independent, man. But if I did have to sign with someone, I don't know, man. It's shaky, man, because a lot of dudes be jerking dudes, man. So I don't know. It's so many people. I don't know. I mean, I don't know dudes' situations, man. But for the most part, I just want to go independent, man, so I can get all my bread.
That's a mental note. We don't have to talk about that.
I feel like if I was to sign to anybody, and I mean, if I had to sign to anybody at this, you know, being that that's how the question was asked, I think I would go with it would probably be Interscope, preferably because they've been around for a lot of years, you know, forever, basically decades, probably like 20 years now, if not better. And you know, besides Dre, you got a whole bunch of people that's just been that's in the business. Like, there's nobody really on top of Interscope. I don't think. Like, you got you got Maybach and whoever else, Wayne and them. There's nobody on top of Interscope as far as that money. Like Dre sold. You see how Dre moving. He sold them beats. He got big deals. I think the company just Of course, the artists, everybody know the artists that he got, but as far as like sponsors and endorsements, like I would straight go with Interscope, personally. But other than that, I'm rocking with Laylo and Duke. Whatever they go with, I'm with that. So.
That's good you brought up endorsements. Now, in my opinion, Get Rich Motivation seems like so much more than a group. That name, it jumps out at you, and it's rather motivating. Do you see yourselves doing any future endorsements?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
How I be looking at things, like I said, I be on a philanthropist note, so I just be trying. I know we all like had to, if we all ain't have the same mentality, then we wouldn't be working together. But when I be, you know, just thinking about different things and stuff like that, I be like, Duke, I feel like he can come out with his own headphones or maybe his own some kind of equipment within the game and stuff like that. So I think we can get some endorsements.
Me on a personal level, I play semi-pro football still with the dream trying to get to the next level. So that's another way we can get the Get Rich name out there too, you know, in the community with the kids, because I'm trying to coach Little League also.
Mhm.
So, you know, clothing line, we got some stuff in the works with that. We're going to have to talk about that. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming up. So, refer back to the first question, it's not just about the rap, it's not just about the music. It's a movement. So, we'll definitely hear about it.
Okay. I have a question for that. I'll get back to that. If you guys could endorse with any company, who would it be and why?
Nike.
Just do it.
Send that check, just do it.
I don't know. I might go with Hanes.
You gonna go mess with Mike, you know? You gonna go mess with Mike?
That's where the money is. Like, I promote them drugs.
I think personally, I'll probably go with, that was another thing. Like, I be having visions for people. And I was thinking about like Monster, the energy drink, or something like that. Red Bull.
Cool. I like that. All right. Who would you say your favorite lyricist is in the group?
Layla.
Layla?
Damn, but isn't that kind of fast?
Huh? Anybody else?
I said let them do.
Yeah, it's back and forth, man.
But ultimately, like,
It's-
man,
It's different though. Like, you can't really put a favorite on it. It's more like because me personally, I have yet to put a bar out. I don't know if I am, but I am with the motivation. But when I hear Duke spit, and I hear Lalo spit, it's like whoever comes first, I'm like, that's hard. Then whoever comes right after, I'm like, that's crazy. So it's, I mean, you really can't.
like, if you ask any one of us, somebody gonna have, you know, me say this him or him. But me personally, I feel like all of us, you know what I'm saying? All of us got different styles, and like when we do songs, I look. You know what I mean, they my competition. You know what I mean, so I might be like, yo, you got me on this song, so that's gonna make me want to go even harder. You know what I'm saying? So all of us, I mean, we all do our thing.
Yeah, we do that all the time. So.
Okay. What does each member bring to 2-3 Mob and or Get Rich Motivation?
Man, that's
Mm.
like,
That's
it,
a good one.
man. Like we all bring different things that make us so unique. You know what I mean? But me personally, you know what I mean. I'm on the producer and I'm producing. You know what I'm saying? I bring that to the table, and then I like to just see everybody in the studio just working. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like everybody's just unique and everybody brings something different, and that's what makes us better than a lot of groups that's out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's so many of us that if not to say that if one of us lacking, but if we lacking in this area, there's so many of us that one of my brothers could pick up there, you know what I'm saying? So not to say that anybody is lacking, but you know, there's just so many people here and we all bring something different to the table, like Duke said, so you know.
Me personally, they don't know about this, but I consider myself the garbage man. I have no problem going around picking people up. Whatever it is, man, you know what I'm saying? If we out working late, nobody want to take that ride to the crib, we crash with locally, because I live wherever, man, basically. So
That's what's up, man.
it's all love.
But on top of that, though, I think we're like the first group, though, that can like have like lyrics and at the same time make a dope song too, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that too.
I agree.
Everybody got their own special kind of talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I listen to everybody, because I mean, it's crazy how the whole group came about personally, how it just came about. I mean, we all have something in common, or we all have some kind of like, we either grew up together or just have something in common formally, and that's why we are able to create the movement. But me, I think like the whole Get Rich Motivation, like that thing right there, for me, that's my whole thing. Like that's what I want to bring to the table, and I feel like everybody here wants the same thing. So when you speak about what everybody does individually and bring to the table, like not like lyrically, that's a whole different category. But when we talking about like the brand and the business, I think we all motivate off of each other.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody's always in, calling each other or setting up a meeting or discussing the business. Like a lot of these guys, I don't feel like I don't know what everybody else do, but I know that's what we do. And I've been around a lot of other people, and I never got that
Yeah,
Same
I
energy.
don't see that.
I feel you. It's facts.
Do you feel that these artists in New Jersey are competition, or do you feel like your music is on a whole nother level in comparison?
I mean,
That's a good question.
Mm.
That's great though.
it's competition,
Right.
but at the end of the day, like we
Competition's
don't really care about the competition because the type of music we dealing with is like when you hear D, Lay rap or me or Ben, it's an experience that we've been through before, so we can relate to them. And we want to give the streets what they want to hear.
But you
It's
wanna
just
know,
not street music, but you
you
know.
wanna know the difference though?
Yeah, what makes your music stand out?
When 2 3 Mob say they did something in their rap, you can check anybody here. That line in that rap, it really happened.
Yeah.
I'm not trying.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, he's right about that. I'm not trying to be funny, but you know, we're being professional, and certain, people spit these things, don't be going through it. Like, not bragging that, like, that is cool or whatever, but what you gotta do really is Google a name. That's what the internet is for. It'll tell you everybody's,
Right. That's
prosperities or what they've been through, what they're going through and stuff like that. So, as far as the group, I'm pretty sure you can just Google. But,
Yeah. But 98% of rap now, man, whoever they rapping it, you know what I'm saying? They probably not doing it. I mean, it's all entertainment, WWF. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't know what these guys are talking about, but I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I'm just rapping just to give me a little bit of money. I'm gonna keep it all the way on it.
but I was gonna say, as far as the question that was at hand, as far as like like Beans had said, Beans did mention that it is competition in Jersey. Like,
Shout out everybody doing it too.
we love Jersey. Like, that's why we doing it. Like, besides for our families and our loved ones and stuff like that, we want to, like, the hottest thing out will be, besides us right now is Remy Boys. So they came out, they put Jersey on the map, and that's what we doing next. Like, we next to put, a Jersey on. Yeah. So that's
So in
what
other
we-
words, y'all are better
we
than competition.
I'm too cocky, man. I'm personally.
I'm gonna be cocky because
Yeah,
I do
me
feel like
Me pretty
I'll be
much.
listening. I'll be
I
listening.
got competition. If it's competition with it, I pretty much will have competition a lot. But I'm not just from Jersey. I'm originally from Harlem. I came back and forth. I know people out here. I know people out there. And everybody knows doing the same thing that I'm doing. I know that people get down, but it's like everybody got their own ways of doing things. And I had my chance before, but I don't know, probably wasn't my time to go. You know what I'm saying, to do what I wanted to do. That's why I'm thinking like now, because I came out here, I linked up with Benny. Benny bought me up with Lay on Duke. They seen me go win, I was like, oh, he ready to go. So, I guess now, it's time to give them what I got. So.
One more thing to add to that is, as you can see, we all men. And if we all know one thing that drives a man is competition.
Yeah.
And I'm a sports-oriented guy, like I told y'all, and competition is a drive. I mean, you feed off that. That's the prey,
It's competition, but at the end of the day, it really don't matter because that we say it's competition. Somebody might say we better than this person, or they might be better than us. But when you get on that stage and you around with the whole people, sound sayers, they gonna determine who's better. So we just leave it up to that point.
Sure.
Why do you think it seems like your buzz is bigger in other parts of New Jersey than Inglewood?
Man.
Everybody doing their own
We're
thing.
gonna let everybody answer that because I'm pretty sure everybody got an opinion.
I like to answer that first because
They know
man, it's not just in Inglewood. Like I work in a different town. I went to school at I went to Paramus Catholic in high school and King University. So I know people all over. The music is going to travel. The name is going to travel. The motivation will travel. It's not just in Inglewood. I mean, that's where the origin, I guess we can say, is. But it grew and it's expanding all over. We're trying to feed Jersey, and Jersey's gonna feed the nation, and it's gonna be all over.
Yeah, I think the problem is because our town's so small, man. But it's like don't nobody want to see nobody win here, man. I mean, like
That's facts.
yeah, it's like they don't want to give recognition when recognition deserved, or they'll give it to someone who shouldn't have it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like on some G, like if everybody came together, you know what I'm saying, like we'll probably be falling. I mean, we'll probably be doing better than what we're doing now, but it's never gonna get to that, so it's no reason speaking on it, man. But it's just so much hate here, man, that it's crazy. But you know, we feed off that hate though, man. That just make us do what we doing.
And sneak hating too, like
Yeah,
they got me 5. You know what I mean? This day, that's why I wanted to be at.
Yeah.
The dap me 5 in the year. Next day, like you.
As far as the street rappers in New Jersey go, what percentage would you say really live that life?
I don't know, man. Oh, my fault.
I say only a handful, man.
Shoelace level.
Yeah.
Only a handful.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because that doesn't even count no more. Right? So you could be the fake softest dude and rap whatever you want. It's all entertainment now.
Like Young Thug, for example.
Nah, but at the end of the day, when you rapping what you rapping, just know that them guys is watching. So
Somebody gonna press you.
when you rapping and you talking what you talking, them guys gonna come see it.
Yeah, you gonna get your issue, but I mean, if you saw it, then that's something you gotta deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just watch what you say on the records.
Yeah, man.
They
So-
watching.
But, you know, I don't do nothing. I'm just rapping too, so I ain't mad at you.
So we all heard some of your tracks. Would you say you guys live that life?
Hell
You
no.
actually
yeah.
live that life?
Yeah.
I seen it. I see they basically telling y'all what they did that day.
Once again, I haven't done anything.
You don't know what's going on.
So this next question is geared toward get rich motivation. Your name speaks for itself, so when you do finally get rich, what's next? Then what?
Investment. Investment.
Best.
Let that money work for itself.
Boy, open up business.
Everybody on the same.
Everything don't last forever.
Yeah, basically.
That's just, that's just the foundation that for the structure we got built. It has to have a good support, so it doesn't feel, it's generations to come.
Right.
Our kids,
They gonna want
kids, my
to.
kids.
They gonna want to get rich too. So we just
Yeah.
want to keep it going. That's
Keep
the whole
motivating.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ho said, I went through this, so y'all gonna have to go through that.
Okay, let's raise a more trivial question. So you know how rappers, most of them are like out of jail or haven't finished school or anything. Like, what is your message to the young generation as far as education goes?
Stay in school.
Stay in school.
Please finish school.
To be honest with you,
Learn something, man.
college was the best thing I did.
My bad.
Of course, finishing high school is made you keep it getting to college, but
Yeah.
college was the best thing I did. It was honestly like, a
College
different
is good.
world. It's a different world. You get your education. It's a way you can see what you want to do later on in life, and you can build another like I said, the foundation for that structure. You get to see what you want to, what's your main interest, your passion. Not something that you could wake up just to go get a check. Something you could wake up and be excited to go do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit. Stay in school, man. I made a lot of mistakes. I wish I didn't make, but I wouldn't take it back, man. But if I had stayed in school, I would have had a job now. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this. I just want to go to work and come home to my family and shit like that, man. But the education is important, man. Stay in school. I promise you,
you
man.
can't take it from
I promise you.
Don't get me wrong though. Sometimes anything that you go through is gonna be hard. Once you get out of high school and you go through college, you might have bills and this, that, and the third. But you probably gonna owe the schools and taxes and all this good stuff. But the whole point is if you don't go to school and you don't have a great talent or one of those type of things, then you're just gonna be like a common, regular, struggling person because school is gonna get you to college, and after a couple of years, you do your 4 or your 8 or whatever. That's gonna, once you get like older or whatever, you start basically what I'm saying is you working hard for your future. So once you get through school and all that stuff, and you're gonna start getting your checks back, and things might become a little bit more easier than it was to just not finish high school and not go to college.
to add
As
on
an
to that,
as an older adult, is what I'm saying. Go ahead, bro.
my fault. To add on to that, college isn't for everybody. There's also other options like trade school. You can take some time off. I do not suggest that, but you can take some time off and then go to college. But just make sure it's something you really want to do before you invest your time and your money But go get your education, because that's one thing they cannot take from you, and you can always build on it. It's something you know for a fact. Nobody told you that, you learned it.
It'll definitely be worth it. Trust me.
Okay. Now, this is to get bounced. Is that right? Get bounced?
Bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger.
If necessary, you gotta get it.
Okay, so this refers back to what we were speaking about in the beginning. So I know that when people think about getting on, like, to record labels and music and getting rich, giving back to the community, they equate giving back to the community with some type of financial a financial outlet, giving back to the community. Do you guys see yourself doing any type of community service, like maybe going to a juvenile detention center, speaking to the kids, performing, any like schools or organizations?
Most definitely. That's a major part of my
That's a
mind.
given.
When you ask that question, I begin to smile, because that's one of my passions is kids. You know, I yet to have any, but they're the next generation. They're innocent. They're not
Our future.
educated enough to that next level that we are. You know, we know more than them because we've been through it. So we try to help them out and show them the correct way. So with kids and inner city kids, athletes, it goes as far as, you know, setting up something at the library as far as homework. It's going to be a whole nother connection to the Get Rich Motivation 2-3 Mob, with as far as reaching out to the community. And it's not just our community, all the communities we touch when we go through shows, and you know, the people that write us, all our fan base. We definitely gonna give back to everybody that helped fund us. So everybody that showed us love is gonna come back in full circle. It's not just karma, it's realism. Humans, we're real humans, just like you guys are. So if you show it to us, we'll definitely show it to you.
That's it.
Okay, there you have it. So if you have an organization, or you would like to sponsor them, or an event coming up you would like them to perform or come out and speak to the youth, you can get in contact with them. They'll give you their contact information.
Well, on Instagram, at TWO_THREEMOB. That's on Instagram. That's 2-3 Mob.
Or even 23mob@gmail.com, or Duke Makes Dollars, DOLLARS @gmail.com. So you can get with us on any of those outlets. Or whatever.
If you want to contact, probably, you know, any one of us, you know, that'll be the proper email right there, and they'll reach out to any one of us if you want to talk to anybody individually or whatever the case may be. So,
And if y'all want beats, I got to holler at my manager, you know. You can't holler at me no more, you know.
Man, if y'all want, man, we doing everything. If y'all want videos, graphic design, studio time, beats, holler at us, man. We doing it, man. You know, we work with you. You know.
Okay, I was saving this for the end. I got a surprise for you guys. I like to call this a pop quiz, so y'all better have the right answers. Let's get it.
good, stay
Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Who's starting?
I'm gonna jump on first. 2-3 Mob in the building. We just had a little quick interview. Freestyle here, that's what we into. Just know me, what I get into. Benny Blanco, I'm here for reasons. Can't trust your friends, they only run for seasons. Me, I'm up in the kitchen with seasoning. Probably got the white up in the pot at the same time. Me on the same rhyme. Probably other rappers be spitting the same lines. Cocaine and this fine wine. It's our time.
If it wasn't sitting here, I'd probably be in the streets trapping. Nigga, I ain't talking, nigga, this ain't fucking acting. Nigga, I'm here with my goons doing what we do. Interview, write music, doing what we do. In the studio, ripping tracks, putting them on wax and tearing them up and sitting in the back. What making the shit flame? We're doing it again, man. We don't stop, we keep it going. This is so hard, man. If it is this, we gotta do something, trying to get this money. We ain't fucking.
A bunch of hungry getting money niggas out the mud. We was really flexing on niggas without the plug. The best niggas doing the nigga without a buzz. You can't just talk about it, boy, you gotta be about it. He ain't really tough, I can tell that he tough acting. When they cutting them image raps that you really rapping. Stop it, boy, you ain't never poppin', boy. A nigga from your hood told me that you never shot before. Plus a nigga poppin', boy, figures I can fall off, debtors I can call off. Nigga, we gon' ball, I know niggas getting bread, but it wasn't the bread. It was niggas stacking the bread that was ducking the fed. And I know niggas with the chopper, but it wasn't the chopper. It was niggas busting the chopper that was busting the head. The look up in the eyes, I can tell they don't really want it. Cause if I say a nigga shot a nigga, he really done it.
What's beef? I told him beef ain't about shit, cause I was out buying guns when they was buying outfits. You crazy nigga, I'm ready. And I still put my own work in like I ain't got no betty. If taking your life was my aim, I wouldn't give a fuck. I shoot your broad day with a gun that's in my name. I keep the slammer on me, I keep the hammer on me, the blicky, the ratchets, whatever your choice of grammar, homie. And I don't give a fuck about a nigga wearing a vest, that means nothing. I'm gunning for bandanas, homie. Use that leather barber spray, but not the day I got the K. A nigga try to run, I'ma hit his ass a block away. Come through on that bullshit, letting that chopper spray. Ain't none of these niggas moving like in jail on a holiday. Going against me, nigga, your best bet is the first. Squad up like them niggas from Bar Rock.
My liability is simply killing me. You can see me individually. I'm so ahead of my time, I'm so ahead of my grind. And niggas never will, ever will shine. I'm like hotter than the sun on a 90-day degree summer day. Yeah, I'm pushing yay. I'm not trying to push yay, but the job wanna play and I ain't got no other choice. So I'm gonna hit the block and probably do some things. And after that, probably bring back a couple rings. Cause I got a big team, but I'm not Drake though. Y'all niggas is hard like Play-Doh. Come and play, ho.
No play though, this is my new flow.
2-3 Mob, Get Rich Motivation, guys. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you back soon.
2-3, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Streets is real. Casket shot for being in the wrong places. So on the wrong block, they gave his ass a facelift. 6 feet deep in the dirt, that's where he lay now. Life is a bitch, but it's only what you make it. Fuck being a bird, I'm sky high like an eagle. Call a nigga McNabb the way I'm moving in the pocket. Grams going for 45, but you can get them cheap if your mouthpiece right. Stacks fat like Buffy ass, pedal to the floor. Green light on these niggas. If a faggot ain't the way to the 40 and help boot. Smoke blunts like cigarettes. Young nigga, I've been a threat.
She loving it, she loving it. I'm all up in her pockets like I'm working for the government. BK her away, Mickey D's, man, she loving it. She screaming white like so she screaming out the covenant. My hands up in the back, man, she on some fighting cover shit. But I flip it, I'm killing it, I'm about to slaughter it. If it's your daughter, man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just gonna pass it to the whole damn crew.